Hi Scorpio, this is your June 2021 spiritual reading. So the song that I got on shuffle for you guys is Changed by JP Jax. This song really resonates with your sign in general because it's all about transformation and changing. And I do feel like a big part of your spiritual journey is constantly evolving and transforming and changing. And it's maybe in the beginning of your life, people always tell you that, oh, you've changed, you're fake, you're this. And it's not until later that you realize that you're always supposed to change. You're meant to evolve. You're not supposed to just stay the same for the rest of your life. I do feel like you're going to grow to appreciating this transformative energies as you experience it more and more. All right, we're going to get started with your cards. But definitely check that song out. It's a beautiful, beautiful song. We have Alethea, the Vessel, the Hunter, oh my gosh, I was just gonna say, with the Vessel popping out here, we were talking about transformation. You guys are the shapeshifters. Like, if you look back on your photos from years ago, you're gonna see that you, like, more than other people, look so different over the years. And it's like the more that you transform internally, you actually physically transform externally as well. The bottom of the deck, we have the Prayer. And it's almost like for you guys, you understand that your energy, your words, everything you do, everything you say is a prayer and is a manifestation. And so the more you become more of yourself, the more that your external body and your face also transform to reflect that. This was so interesting for this to pop out because it was in my mind when the Vessel popped out. But with Alethea being here, we have Truth. And again, I do feel like your spiritual journey, it requires you to keep shedding off layers that aren't you, that were placed on you, that you were taught to be the truth. Whatever it is, you keep releasing things, you keep opening up layers until you get to the truth, until you get to the core. And that's where your power lies. And I do, for a lot of you, you could have your Mars in Scorpio as well, because this actually energizes you. You end up loving transforming yourself. And once you understand that you have the power, that you literally have so much power that you can change how you externally look, it's like you get very excited about this. You understand that you are the creator of your entire life, and you begin to use it to serve you, and you're very intentional about it. All right, let's see. We have the Five of Pentacles, the Seven of Pentacles. It's almost like in your life, again, your whole spiritual journey is finding your truth, finding the truth, getting to the bottom of things. And a lot of that, part of that journey requires you to lose people, to lose definitions of yourself that you had before, to lose these labels that you identified with. You will experience this loss, not in a horrible way. Like I was saying, it could even be just how you define yourself. But it's the more that you shed these layers and shed these energies, they help you reflect. And it's through this reflection that you discover, it's like that's where the gems lie. It's right after this loss, right after it. And these endings, they kind of like trigger an awakening within you, because you're like, wow, everything that I believe to be true isn't. It's like, you realize that you don't know anything, and what you think you know isn't even the truth. And that journey, what that triggers within you, it's like it throws you into the rabbit hole, and you're meant to go down that rabbit hole over and over again in your life. You're destined to find some kind of an answer within yourself, find some kind of a truth. And it's like, again, as I was saying, it's like you begin to truly understand how powerful you are, how every time you change, let's say, your inner dialogue, your personality, whatever it is, every time you go through this transformation, you see it reflected in your physical world. And you begin to realize that how you are the magician of your own life. We have the 9 of Wands, but again, with the 5 of Pentacles and 9 of Wands popping out here, I feel like you guys really go through a lot in your life. And maybe you have gone through a lot in your life, that a lot of things and a lot of situations and relationships that aren't easy. And it's almost like they're constantly putting so much pressure on you. But again, it's like a diamond, it gets created underground, under that pressure. And you're kind of like a diamond in the rough. Life kind of throws these obstacles at you, throws these situations at you to help you grow. Everything is happening for you, not against you. And again, I feel like if you were to look back, you'll understand that in a situation or a relationship that you thought was the worst thing that had happened to you, which actually turned out to be the greatest blessing. But for you guys, reflection is a very significant part of your spiritual journey. We have the Page of Pentacles and Death. You guys, you literally, the Persephone in Hades myth applies to you guys here. I mean, Hades is Scorpio. You guys go through that underworld journey over and over again until you become familiar with it. That is where you empower yourself. It's similar to the Persephone myth, where she, when she was in the 3D world, she hadn't found her power. She had not found her power yet, and she was very passive. She never stood up for herself. She never spoke up. She just did as she was told. And it wasn't until that she went into the underworld where she found her power. She empowered herself. She became the queen of the underworld. And I do feel like that is your journey. Like, life kind of keeps opening the ground beneath your feet. And it throws you in these situations that takes you into your subconscious mind, that takes you into the unknown and into this unseen that you guys are so very deeply connected to. And every time you come back up, you're a completely different person. You're so transformed. You're so much more wise. You're so much more... Every time you come back up, you're more yourself than you were ever before. It's like you shed so many layers. You transform. We have the 3 of Pentacles. And I feel like you're meant to experience... It's like the first half of your life. You go through such intense situations... that it could literally feel like near-death experiences. Like, that's the kind of energy. And not that you're going to experience that, but I'm just saying, like, even if it's a relationship that ends, it kind of feels like the end of the world for you. But all of that intensity is meant to help transform you and help you truly understand this spiritual journey, this healing journey, this shadow work, really connect to the underworld, become one with it. So in your future, you're able to guide others. It's like Hecate. She's the crone, she's the guide, she's the light in the underworld. She helps people. You guys could be counselors in your future. You could be, you could get into psychology, or you could just become spiritual teachers where through your journey and through your experience, you help other people on their own journey. Let's see. But a lot of transformation takes place for you guys in the first half of your life. And it's a lot of intense energies. It's like back-to-back intense situations. Like you get thrown into the underworld over and over again until you just become so powerful that you're not even afraid of it anymore. You're not afraid of the dark, of the unseen, of the spiritual realms. You're so deeply connected. You guys could awaken a lot of your spiritual gifts through this journey as well. And it's all meant to get you to this point where you're going to share your gifts with people and share your wisdom with people. And almost every spiritual teacher has some kind of an intense story like that. And so if this resonates with you, know that it's because you're destined to be some kind of a spiritual leader, a spiritual teacher, a guide. You're meant to help the collective through, it's like you chose to first experience these intensities so you could help the collective the way that you're destined to. But I do also want to say, like, yes, this, you kind of, your soul wanted to experience all this in order to be this teacher, but also you have these gifts to enjoy for yourself. Like, you are such a powerful spiritual being. You're such a strong manifester. And again, if you guys look back on your pictures, you'll see how you guys kind of are like shapeshifters. It's like if you're having positive thoughts and you're having positive emotions, you glow from the inside out. You are so, it's like you're so magnetic. Everyone is drawn to you. You can see I don't want to say you're more beautiful, but it's like you're so much more calm. And you look healthier in your photos, whereas where you're in these negative emotions and have these negative thoughts, it's like you can see how the stress is transforming your face and your body and your energy. But it's all visible. Wow. We have the 10 of Wands and the Magician. And it's for you guys, you experience these intense, difficult energies in the beginning of your life so you can awaken to your abilities. You are the magician. You are this manifester. You are so, so, so powerful. And it's because, Scorpio, you're connected to the deepest of depths. You are connected to the spiritual realm. So you work with it. You actually see what other people don't see. You know, a lot of people who do get involved in magic and manifestations, they just have faith. But for you guys, it's almost like some of you, your spiritual gift is seeing spirit and seeing energies, and seeing, alchemy is a whole different journey for you than it is for most other people. We have the High Priestess. Yeah, you guys, and the Moon, which is spirit. The Divine Feminine. You guys are you're like I don't even know how to say it, but your soul came into this world to share its wisdom, to share its gifts with people. And again, the beginning of your life is dedicated to awakening and waking up and remembering those gifts, remembering why you came here, reconnecting with your soul and your higher self. So again, these transformations, these changes you go through are that this is your spiritual journey. You keep getting thrown into the underworld, thrown into the unknown, into your subconscious mind, so you can do the healing, so you can shed light to the darkness and get to know your soul's purpose and get to know your truest self. And the more that you connect with this truth And the more that you align with your higher self, the closer you get to your destiny, which again, you're meant to play a big part in the collective. You're destined to be this guide. You're the holder of secrets. You guide people through the darkness, through the unknown, because you're the only one that can see there. You're the only one who knows the way. You've been in there so much in your life that it's familiar to you. So yeah, Scorpio, I hope this resonated with you guys. If it did, please like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you guys next time.